What's going on, you Wombles? It's Jaggy here, and I'm excited to present a preview for the upcoming Football League One debut match for AFC Wimbledon. I wanted to make a League One predictions video, however, I don't really know that much about. I know some about the other teams, but not enough to have an extensive knowledge to make predictions on the league. I know a little bit more about the Premier League. I do think Man City's going to win it all, considering they just got Jack Grealish to round out their already stacked midfield. And then for the championship, I wouldn't be surprised if I saw Bournemouth or Hull winning it all, but this is about AFC Wimbledon after all. Just a quick disclaimer before I get into this video. I'm going to have to be a little quiet because it is midnight currently my time, and I took too long to record this. I took too long to... For those of you that know me from my other channel, you know that I do a lot of live streaming. I won't be doing live streams for the first 4 games or so. This game is because on this current channel, Jaggy Dawns, I'm not able to live stream until 24 hours after I verified my account with my phone number, and I just did that now. And then I'm going to be going on vacation for 2.5 weeks to 3 weeks, and I don't think I'll be able to do 3 of those games. So when I say 2.5 weeks, I'm going to be home for another short period, but not on a Saturday. So I'm still going to be gone for the length of 3 games. But after that, I'll be doing live streams. I'm still going to post post-match reaction videos for the first 4 games of the season. But yeah. I will link that channel in the description for those of you that are new to this channel. On my main YouTube channel where I post like all my other things like gaming and vlogs and stuff. I also did AFC Wimbledon live reaction videos and live reactions and reaction videos rather. So this time I'm going to be talking about a match preview for the match against Doncaster Rovers, and I'm going to give you guys some potential lineups. Actually, I don't think I'm going to do this every time where I show potential lineups for the match. But going into the season, this is what I think will be the best lineup right here on the screen. I feel like a 4-2-3-1 will best suit AFC Wimbledon here with Charles and Nightingale at the center back positions. Henry Lawrence, new signing from the Chelsea Youth Academy. He's going to be in that right back position. I only saw a little bit of footage from him, but I do think he'll get that starting spot. I really do hope he impresses me. And then we're going to have Guinness Walker most likely on that left-hand side. I feel like he's going to get the nod over Che Alexander potentially. Che Alexander is right back mainly. Him and Henry Lawrence are going to contest for that right back position. But Guinness Walker, I feel like, is the tried and true left back for us. I feel like he's going to be a really key piece on the offensive end, actually. Mark Robinson is gaining a little more confidence for Guinness Walker to get up there and to shake things up offensively. And actually, Nesta Guinness Walker follows me on Twitter, fun fact. He liked one of my tweets about my reaction about Joe Pigot's equalizing goal against Rochdale to keep us up. Joe Piggott knocks it down. Top of the post. Joe Piggott. Let's go. Come on. Get in there. Very important goal. Sadly, he is gone, it really stung, but I can deal. I can manage. But Guinness Walker follows me on Twitter. Shout out to Nessa Guinness Walker. You're the man. Hartigan and Woodyard as the defensive / holding mids. I do feel like Woodyard... you can put him in that center defensive mid. You can put as a center mid, maybe an attacking mid. But I feel like he thrives more defensively. An attacking mid should be reserved more for the likes of Luke McCormick or Ethan Chislett. But I also do have McCormick over Chislett. I do think that he has a bit of a higher ceiling, and he really thrives as that attacking mid player. I saw some footage from his time at Bristol Rovers, and my God, that guy can pack a wallop of a shot. He can take one quick touch and blast it top corner, or he can make that trail garbage run. I guess that's a term that they use in the U.S. Like a garbage player, instead of the near post or the far post, you're in the back trailing, and he's going to be that trail runner. Very good at finishing in that respect. And then I have Rodoni as the left winger, Ayuba Sal as the right winger. Ayuba Sal can certainly play as a right wing, if anything. He has shown flashes of brilliance last season on that right wing position. One goal in particular that I would like to note is a time where he crossed it over to Jack Rodoni. I think it was that Rochdale game where he picked off the left back, and then he put a perfectly weighted crossover to Jack Rodoni. I think he could thrive in that respect in the defensive aspects, like every now and again tracking back to the midfield and defending, and then on the offensive end has the pace, has the quality to be able to beat someone, and the quality to be able to... He has it all, really. He's a well-rounded player. And then up top, the new signing from Watford, on loan, of course, is Mebude. And Mebude, I'm excited to see how he does. He's a little bit more dynamic than someone like an Ollie Palmer, who's more of a traditional striker. I wouldn't be surprised to see Ollie Palmer getting in the lineup every now and again, kind of like last season, although in the beginning of the season, he didn't really get much playing time. Towards the end, he was in and out of the starting rotation. I wouldn't be surprised to see a two-striker formation, rather, which is what I'm about to get into now. Another potential lineup we could see here from AFC Wimbledon. Instead of a 4-2-3-1, it's going to be a 3-2-3-1, if that makes any sense. Or you could have Rodoni and Asau kind of drop back as be midfielders. Maybe have Lawrence as a right mid, because he is quoted as saying that he is kind of a versatile player. Has a lot of experience in the right mid position, actually, from his younger days. And he just recently made that shift to the right back position. You could put him as a right mid instead of Asau and Rodoni. Maybe keep him at the left mid position. But that being said, if we decide to go three in the back, Nightingale, Hennigan, Charles as that back three, I'm not as trusting on Hennigan as a defender, but I do think he really embodies and resembles that center back type of player that wins all the aerial battles. Maybe not the fastest, maybe not the best in terms of tracking runs, but if we do play in a three, I think we could see Hennigan as that center back, with Nightingale and Charles being the other center backs on the outside. I don't think it is in their best interest to use this particular lineup, though. I do think they should stick with a 4, especially considering the power that we have out wide with Nesta Guinness-Walker and Lawrence, Henry Lawrence on the outside back positions to really threaten on the offensive end. So I don't think we'll be seeing this. Instead, what we could use is a 4-3-1-2. Rather than a 4-2-3-1, have that 2 up top with Mebude and Palmer up top, have McCormick as that center attacking mid position, Rodoni, Lawrence as the midfielders on the outside, Woodyard as that holder. And I don't really know how George Marsh is going to slot in, because quite frankly, I couldn't find very much footage of him. If you saw one of my past videos about the huge AFC Wimbledon signings video I made or whatever, I didn't get to see that much footage about George Marsh. The only footage I saw was him getting a yellow card and Adam Lallana giving him a push or something. He didn't like George Marsh, to say the very least, in that particular play. But I don't know how he's going to slot in. Hartigan, I know he's more of a defensive player. I know how he will slot in. I just don't know if he will slot in as much as, say, an Alex Woodyard. So yeah, that is the starting lineup that I'm looking to see from AFC Wimbledon throughout the beginning of the season. Things can shift here and there. Against Doncaster specifically, I do think they could go with a little bit more of an attacking-oriented lineup. Not the three in the back, though. That's a little too attacking-oriented, because Doncaster are known to concede one too many goals, a little bit more than they should. So perhaps that 4-2-3-1 could really work out. Woodyard and Hartigan as the holders, and then Rodoni, McCormick, Asau as those 3 up there. And Mebude, Palmer up top. Pretty potent, if you ask me. So that is the preview. I'm going to be waking up at 6:30 a.m. my time to cast this game, to commentate over this game. And I cannot wait, boys. The season's finally starting. We got some great new signings. I'm looking forward to hopefully not surviving the league this year. Can we please actually make a push for the middle of the table? Maybe not top 7. That's a little bit too speculative for this season. But can we just make a stamp on the division for once? I hope so. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time.